Hello everyone, today I want to do a review on all my colored pencils, and I have the brand of Prismacolor, Faber-Castell, and Derwent Lightfast, and Caran, Luminance, and Holbein, and also I have a Brutfuner color and Evazar London. So I'm gonna do a review on all of them. We'll start with the Prismacolor pencils. Well, for Prismacolor pencils, as everybody who is familiar with this brand knows that they are wax-based, so they have a soft core, and they blend and layer very, very well, very smooth and creamy. And some do say they tend to break a little, and if you press hard. But you know, for color pencil, you need to start with light pressure, using light pressure anyways. So I think that helps practicing that technique. So this is the first Prismacolor 150 set I got. I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, and the colors are very vibrant, and I like how it has a very large range of colors. This is always my go-to color pencils when I don't know, I'm not sure what brand to use. And this is the second set I just got and recently. And the quality is still very good, so I like that. And this is the swatch I just did. And I also want to share some of the artwork I did with the Prismacolor. Well, this is when I first started following an artist and doing some drawings with Prismacolor. So and these are the Prismacolor pencils, and also I have next Faber-Castell. And this is I believe it's a 120 set, the Polychromes. So I like this Polychromos a lot as well, because you know, it has a stronger core. It's not as soft as Prismacolor, so it holds a point, as a lot of people say, and they prefer to use this for fur, for that texture, and I agree. And also they're also very easy to blend for a stronger core, and they have a large variety of color as well. And I'm gonna show you some of the work I did with this Polychromos. Well, these are some of the bookmarks I did. I really like how the blueberries came out, so I did this with Polychromos. And also I did some birds like to practice fur with, so these are all did with the Polychromos. And I like them a lot as well, and they smell so nice. Does this sound creepy if I say I like smelling my pencils? And these are my Caran Luminance. I didn't use this set very often, but I do love them, especially for the blue shades here. So I don't know why I didn't use them very often. Probably because I already got a couple other sets that I was excited to try out, and also because they are slightly expensive, I think. So I didn't use them very often, but I did do some work with it. I can share with you. And these are the bookmarks I did with Caran, and also a little dry. As you can see, it's really smooth, and the color is very vibrant as well. And it's similar to Faber-Castell, but it also has a slightly different feel to it, as I think the core is a little bit softer, and it blends very well. However, I don't know if I'm not using it right or not, but my experience with it is it does not hold as many layers as Prisma and Faber-Castell. So that's Caran, and then we'll move on to the Lightfast, Derwent Lightfast. This is my recent set. Oh, yeah, here. So for the Derwent Lightfast, I was very excited getting this, and I didn't manage to try it out on the coloring page. And well, the background was a watercolor, and most of the part, like this girl and this chair and these, I did with Derwent, and also this grass I did with the Derwent Lightfast. So it's of course it's very, very smooth, and it also has a very strong core, and it can hold some layers, but again, not as many as a Prismacolor or Faber-Castell. And I really like the blue and the green shade and the brown shade a lot, but I think the color range is a little bit limited, as it does not have many lighter shade of the greens and the blues, and so and also doesn't really have many pink color either. So for this this part, I mainly did use some Brutfuner pencils first to get the pink and the yellow part, and then for the shadow part I just used Derwent Lightfast. They smell awesome. I think the Derwent color pencils has to be the best smelling pencil. This is my Hawaiian colored pencils. I'm very happy with the pastel colors. Very vibrant colors, and they are also very smooth. The core is soft, but it's fairly strong, so they can also hold a point. They are very good. I like them a lot, especially the white pencil. So my only issue with this Holbein is as a Derwent Lightfast and Caran Luminance, they don't you cannot lay down many layers, not as many as Prismacolor or Faber-Castell, and you can lay down like 3-4 layers, no problem. Usually that's enough, but if sometimes I want to layer more, especially when there is a shadow area, so I don't like that about this. And I know they're not very cheap set of pencil, but their pastel colors is definitely awesome, so it's worth getting, I think. There is a 50 pencil set of only pastel colors, and also I like their white color a lot. As you can see, I got actual white colors, the soft white. Actually, I put each of the Holbein 501 soft white pencil in each of my pencil set, just in case I need them for highlight. And I just made a mistake. This set of bookmark is actually done by Holbein instead of Caran. You can see how vibrant the colors are. Actually, it's a set of 4. My husband took another one. I can post the full set later. I want to show another set of the color pencils. It's called Uni. I got it a couple years ago, mostly because of the box. I really like the box. That's why most of my pencils got into a pencil case, but these pencils still stay in their original box. I think it's really cool. Actually, open it like this. But for the quality of the pencils, I think, well, it cost more than $100, I think. But the quality of the pencils, I think I would even prefer the Brutfuner and Kalour and other cheaper pencils. But it's a cool box. I do have some of the little drawings I did with this set of pencils. It's not too bad. Just the pencils are smooth and they lay down very well, but they don't hold many layers, probably 2 tops. So, but I like mixing the layers, so I'm not a huge fan of that set of pencil. And this is another set, Evazar London. So I like this set. I think it's very good value. And as you can see, the colors are very vibrant. So these 2 colorings I did with this set. It layers well, it holds a point. The only issue is, as I have with other budget pencils, is the darker colors are not very dark, but the lighter colors I love a lot. Very, very vibrant. And it comes in this pencil case, so it's very convenient. Move on to 300 color. Oh my gosh, this is a, as you can see, these are so many pencils, and it took me a while to finish this swatch, but big accomplishment. I feel so happy with it. And they are very smooth. They can blend it through up to 3 layers, and the pencils they can hold a point, of course. The pencils are, I didn't have any issue with the cord breaking or anything. I used this pencil sharpener, so I never really had an issue with sharpening my pencils. And I did these colorings with this set of pencils. I like this set a lot as well, and because you know, so many colors. Now move on to my biggest set. It's a 520 Brutfuner. So this is my swatch. Took me a whole day to finish this. Can you believe it? Yeah. So whenever I want some lighter and vibrant colors, I go to this and the color 300, just to choose from them. And for this one, I think 99% of them are very smooth, and they layer very well. Layer very well for 2 to 3 layers. And then if I need to make it darker or add some shadows in some area, I go to my Prismacolor. because Prismacolor is kind of like they can layer forever. So these are my I was into coloring bookmarks when I got this set of pencils, so I did a good amount of bookmarks with this set. So yeah, these are done by Brutfuner colored pencils, and I'm very happy with it as well. And the only issue I have with these budget pencils is that they don't have open stock. So there are a few colors I really like. I'm a little bit upset because once they're finished, there's no way that I can get another pencil to replace them. So, but well, they're not that expensive, but I can always get a whole set. I'm not sure about that because my husband already think like, wow, you have some. I see this question asked pretty frequently. Actually, is whether do you need a good quality pencil to color well or to draw well or not? I see some artists the answer no, and they also share a piece of artwork they do with the budget pencil, and that came out amazing. And so yes, that's right. I have my own thought on this. It's just based on my own experience. So I think for beginners, it doesn't hurt to get good quality pencil. Actually, I think it's for me, from my own experience, I think it's quite necessary. So I'll show you a piece of drawing coloring I did when I first started coloring in 2018, I think. Well, it's a little bit embarrassing, but I'll show you anyways. I did this with a very cheap brand. I won't name the brand because I think I did terrible, not because of the pencil. It's not the pencil's fault. It's my own fault. I wasn't good. I didn't know what I was doing. You see the scratches, and I was terrible. Yeah, that was back in 2018. So after I did a couple colors like that, I got frustrated, and so I gave up, put this book totally away, and I forgot about it for a couple years. And then, you know, since the quarantine, I got pretty bored at home. So I was thinking, why I kind of want to start coloring again, but I don't think I was good enough. So my husband said, why don't you, now you have the free time, and why don't you start following some artists, and not just coloring, but do some real like drawing and stuff. So I started following some sketching and drawing classes I did. And before I started class, I'll show you. I draw like this. So, and then I started following some tutorials, and then like with the basic, you can see my sketching. My strokes are really messy and very hard. I didn't have very good control over the pencil strokes and that. So, but I started practicing and following the tutorials. I'll just do a quick flip through I did this intensely for 1 month or so, just to focus on using black pencil 2B, 4B, 6B to do these sketchings. So do this drawing, and I became more and more confident and learn more about light and shadow and color theory and that. So as I practice more, I like this more. And when I did this one, my husband said, I think you did a great job. I can see the improvement there. So that's why in my sharing some videos, sharing how to color this and that, I always say shadow and light and shadow and that. So that's what I learned, and that's what I want to share with you guys. So these are from this sketchbook. And while I was doing that, I also followed a colored pencil artist, using some techniques about sketching and blending and that, and layering. And this is the very first one. And after I did this, I impressed myself. I really liked it. And this is also another drawing. I followed the tutorial in this one as well. And after I finished the 3 drawings, I got really confident. Actually, I should, because after that, I started like doing, these are the things I did on my own. I didn't follow anything. I just followed a reference photo. So I did this. And I'm very happy with this. And I can see like learning and following the sketching or the tutorials definitely paid off. Also, all these pictures, drawings I did with Prismacolor and Faber-Castell. So to answer the question before, do you need expensive or do you need good quality pencils? It's not necessary. I think there are very talented people out there that they don't need good quality pencil to start with. Actually, they can do very well with just 2B, HB, 4B pencils. But for me, when I started a color pencil, this tutorial again, that artist was using Prismacolor. And as I think about it, a lot of artists, if they do tutorials, they use the brand name color pencils. That's very interesting. So anyway, I got the 2 same sets to follow along, and I think that really helped, and I do think it is necessary, because with the other color pencils, if they have a problem like they don't blend well or don't layer well, that doesn't come out smooth enough, I start questioning me, is it me or the pencil? I'm not sure, but as I'm using the same kind of pencil as the artist, I cannot blame the pencil anymore. So if I cannot do something right, I just go check, did I do this right? How can I do this right? So I improved. And also the good quality pencil do blend and layer very well. And also the color and the pencils are doing exactly what they are supposed to do. And as you get enough experience with colored pencils and your colors, when you move to some cheaper pencils, you still have a good feel about the light and the shadow, how they work, and the color theories you have learned. So you can choose your color wisely as how to make your coloring pop. And when you, for the cheaper pencils as an issue, so it's the shadow, the darker pencils are not dark enough. So how to do that? For this background, I did it with Brutfuner. So I combined the indigo color with the black pencil, and it was dark enough for me. And so you kind of learn how to make it work. And also because of the good quality pencils, you start, especially for Prismacolor, since they're soft core, I have to use a soft pressure. I cannot be heavy-handed as I used to be. So I kind of learned how to start softly and very lightly with small circular motion. That became a muscle memory for me. Even with the cheaper pencils, I don't press hard anymore, and so I can achieve a better. I can avoid a scratching problem, and I can achieve a better result with these are all done by budget pencils. So to sum up, I think if you really want to improve, there are two things necessary from my own experience. One is to follow some not just coloring tutorials, but also some sketching and drawing, and to understand the light and the shadow, and also the color theory, like the warm colors, the cold colors, how to manipulate the colors, and also get some Prismacolor or Faber-Castell. There are smaller sets that are cheaper to start with. I think you'll really benefit from that. At least I did.